Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy TipCraft97 coming back again with the live stream for you guys. We are tracking the tropics. We have Ida, so there we got Larry and Kate that have formed within the past 24 hours. And then we got this tropical disturbance down here as of 11:38 Eastern Time. We have these four systems. We got three named systems out here. Alright, we got three named storms, guys. We got Ida still going on, hitting right now in the area up here in... It's a post-tropical cyclone Ida. As of 11 a.m. Eastern Time, maximum sustained winds was 25 knots or 30 miles an hour. Its minimum central pressure was 1,000 millibars. It's located at 38.3 north and 80.2 west. And its movement is east-north at 22 knots or 25 miles an hour. That's post-tropical cyclone Ida, the one that just barreled through Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, all that area, that left flooding in all those states, left millions without power. All of New Orleans was left without power from Ida as it made landfall as a Category 4 hurricane, the strongest hurricane to ever hit Louisiana. Even Hurricane Katrina, that hit 16 years ago on the very date that Hurricane Ida made landfall, was not as strong as Hurricane Ida was. And then the next one we have is it's Tropical Depression Kate. Its maximum sustained winds was 30 knots or 35 miles an hour. Minimum central pressure was 1,007 millibars. It's located at 26.8 north or 52.3 west, and movement was northwest at 10 knots or 12 miles an hour. And it's way out there in the middle of the Atlantic, not even near Bermuda or anything. So I'm personally going to say this isn't going to be affecting any land. If it does, it might hit some of Bermuda, or it might just pop up over here. And then we got Tropical Storm Larry, formed off the coast of Africa as the 2 p.m. CVT advisory number 4. Its maximum sustained winds was 40 knots or 50 miles an hour, which is a strong tropical storm. It's only 24 miles under a Category 1 hurricane, so the Hurricane Center and NOAA are definitely going to be looking into this one, seeing if it's going to form into a hurricane, where it's going to go and everything. Its minimum central pressure was 1,001 millibars, located at 12.3 north or 27.6 west. Movement at west at 19 knots or 22 miles an hour. And then we got this disturbance down here, Disturbance 1. It's got a 30% chance of cyclone formation 48 hours. And you guys may be wondering, like, this area looks very familiar over here, doesn't it? Well, if you remember, maybe like about a week or so ago, not even a week, I don't think it was fully a week, this down here was a disturbance that they were watching closely. And the disturbance that was down here and everything they were watching rapidly intensified into the major Category 4 hurricane with 150 mile an hour winds that barreled over Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, all of them, and it's still impacting the northeast and other areas of the United States. After Tennessee and all that still had severe flooding from the previous days. So definitely, if you're in the Gulf Coast states, keep an eye on this one. Even if you're not in Gulf Coast states, if you're anywhere near Central America or the islands over here, keep an eye on this one, because the waters are still very warm from Ida. Ida didn't really have a chance to turn it up because it was a rapidly intensifying and kind of fast moving storm until it made landfall, and then it slowed down quite a bit. So it's got a 30% chance of cyclone formation within 48 hours. An area of low pressure continues to produce disorganized shower activity over the southwestern Caribbean Sea. Some slow development of the system remains possible over the next couple of days if it remains over open water while moving west-northwest or northwest at 5 to 10 miles near the coast of Central America. Therefore, the system will have another opportunity for gradual development in the southwestern Gulf of Mexico. Now, so they're predicting this to be moving this way through this area, moving west-northwest right now. So, if you live in any of these areas, keep an eye on this. And regardless of development, heavy rains are possible for across portions of Central America to the Yucatan Peninsula later this week into the weekend. Formation chance within 48 hours, low, 30% chance. Formation chance within 5 days, low, 30% chance. So they're giving this a 30% chance within the next 48 hours and 5 days. So not really a big threat. They're watching it right now, but they'll definitely keep everyone updated, and I will try my best to keep updates with you guys too. So now let's take a look at the 5-day graphical outlook. So right here is the path that they're thinking it's going to be taking right here into Central America and moving over to the Yucatan Peninsula and going over into near Mexico. So not quite the path that Ida took, but you never know what could happen. So just keep an eye on that if you guys are over in that area. So let's take a look at the 2-day. Alright, so it's got a 30% chance right there. This is the satellite images. Post-tropical cyclone Ida was right here. You can see all this. Just you can see how disorganized it got once it hit land. This is Ida, and if I'm not mistaken, this is still part of Ida 2. That's how much it was broken up. Florida's getting hit by some storms right now. Tropical depression Kate is out there looking pretty, I don't know, really. She's not really organized, but not really disorganized. This disturbance down here in the Caribbean, it doesn't look like it's formed that good. So the one that looks pretty impressive right now is Tropical Storm Larry. Right here, Tropical Storm Larry. It is predicted to become a major hurricane. Yeah, see, it's predicted to become a major hurricane, but luckily with this, it's shown that it's going to be, alright, so within the next 3 days, it's forecasted to become a major hurricane right here. 11 a.m. Saturday, it's going to be, so by this time tomorrow, it's going to be a hurricane they're predicting, so it's not really too much of intensification or anything, but right now, its maximum sustained winds is 50 miles an hour. Movement west at 22 miles an hour, which is pretty fast for a storm. Because if you think back to Dorian was just sitting there at, what, like 2 miles an hour, crawling over the Bahamas. So, this cone contains the probable path of the storm center but does not show the size of the storm. Hazardous conditions can occur outside of the cone. So, I mean, luckily it's going into open water here, but, so. Well, lads, yeah. I'll see you guys later. Bye. I'll be back soon.